I've just received a new deal. Normally I'm looking at hours of work before we can take this to review. Let me show you how DealSage gets that down to minutes. I start by uploading the deal documents. SIM, P&Ls, Excel files. DealSage accepts all formats at once and immediately begins extracting and structuring all the underlying data. In the deal library, I can see all of my deals. Key information, revenue, margins, any customizable fields I choose have all been extracted automatically. I can move and manage my pipeline from here, but now let's dive into the data. DealSage has automatically tagged and structured everything. All my documents in one place, but I want to understand the key metrics from the SIM. In deal tables, DealSage has extracted and structured every relevant table and metric into a clean, queryable database. One metric I care about is LTV to CAC ratio. I can see the inputs here, but the ratio itself isn't calculated. No problem. I add this table into the chat and ask DealSage to create a new row with the calculation. It does this instantly. The table is saved back into the repository for future use. I can now reference files or additional analyses to go deep on contextual answers, like cross-referencing against our expert call transcript. All information is sourced back to its original material to be checked at any time. Great. Now that we have the data and insights needed, let's see how Lux Radiance compares to every other beauty business I've analyzed. This is where DealSage really shines. Because every metric and data table is stored across all my deals, I can query everything at once without losing context. DealSage filters for all beauty businesses in my pipeline, pulls the relevant deals and metrics, including that LTV to CAC ratio we just created, and brings it together into a single benchmark table. From here, I can dynamically chart this information, trace any input back to its original source, and then when ready, export to Excel, drop it straight into a PowerPoint, or add it to our memo builder. Now I build the investment memo, all the analysis, all the benchmarks structured into a narrative. One click to PowerPoint, ready for IC. But that's just a peek at DealSage. We barely scratched the surface. Scorecarding, financial auditing, diligence workflows, and more. All your deal intelligence in one place. From documents to decisions in minutes, not days.